What's good, y'all? What's happening, man? It's FLYEERRKicks, and welcome back to the channel. Now, if this is your first time here, man, I appreciate you for stopping by. Feel free to hit that subscribe button, man. We on the way to 1,000. We just hit 800. We was at like 775 last week, man. So I appreciate the new subs. Welcome to that frequent Flyers Club. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss out. Drop a like, drop a comment if you like the content. And last but not least, man, I got my IG name listed right here down below. Head over to IG, man. Give me a follow. Let's interact on there as well. Now, getting right into it, man. Y'all seen the thumbnail. Y'all seen the title. Let's get into the video, man. No talking, no talking. Here we have a regular old Nike Dunk box, man. Red box. Tag reads Nike Dunk Low Retro Premium. Pale Ivory Medium Soft Pink. Now, these joints released early on sneakers. They use the exclusive access, the little scratch release. But if you tried to get them or any of your friends tried to get them, man, y'all know that they had big problems with people checking out, man. The release was at 11 in Texas time, and I wasn't personally able to check out until like 11:40, man. Kept getting that card processing error, bro. I kept seeing that across all Twitter, all Instagram pages. And then eventually it started working, man, started letting people check out. And once I finally got to the checkout screen, man, it went through right smooth, and I instantly got that got 'em screen, man. So it was rough at first, but it ended up being pretty smooth. Now, here we have the Nike Dunk Low Valentines release for 2023. And in my opinion, this is one of the better releases that Nike has done as far as dunks, man. This colorway really looks good. The leather materials are solid, man. I like this joint. Now, I'm not a guy that usually buys shoes with the pink in them, but this being a Valentine's release, and I really like this color blocking. These joints look good, man. Now, getting into the shoe, you can see it has that white around the toe guard, white on that heel guard as well, man. Pink on that back tab with the white Nike stitched in. Maroon on that mid panel, maroon on that toe box. And a nice pink swoosh and some pretty decent tumble leather on that pink, and some pretty decent tumble leather as well on the white panels, man. So this is a really solid shoe. They did have the premium tag on there, so I'm glad they went with some solid materials on this one. And it's being like kind of a special release for Valentine's Day. They did good with this one, bro. This is one of the better Valentine's releases over the past few years. And this is the best shoe out of the Valentine's pack. I know they have these. They have a trainer and I want to say an up-tempo or something that they're releasing for the Valentine's pack. But for sure this one and the trainer, this will be in the best shoe out of the pack. Now, last week when these joints released on sneakers, they were going for around like $220 on the resale market. But prices have dropped to like around $150, man. So if you really like this shoe, you definitely can go ahead and grab it, man. Prices aren't bad at all. Retail was 120 bucks, 130 with tax in Texas, man. So they're going for about 150 to 160, no more than 170 across the board in all sizes. So definitely a cheap shoe. So like I said, man, if this is just shoe you want, man, it's definitely very attainable, bro. Just hit your local groups. Hit your local resale shops. You probably pay around $200, $225 in a resale shop, but these joints are solid and they're really nice, man. Now, before I started seeing early pairs floating around, man, just seeing them on the apps and on the different blogs, they had these labeled as a women's release, but this is actually a men's release, man. They came out, I think, men's 6 through men's 14, if I'm not mistaken. And the actual release will be on February 7th on Sneakers app and probably your local retailers as well. So you definitely have another chance to grab these. So you definitely can wait and try to grab them then before paying that slightly over retail price when paying resale. But like I said, this is a men's pair. I guess when they saw the pink and seen the Valentine's, they just assumed that it was a women's pair. But I saw like a couple of early resellers with them. Like my guy Junior had them, and he showed that there was a men's pair. On GOAT, they had them labeled as a women's pair all the way up until like after this online sneakers release. And then StockX added them to their site as well, and they're in men's sizing on there. So they got it right now. But so definitely, if you're looking to buy them, just make sure you check their sizing and make sure you get your right size. This is 11.5 men, which will be a 13 women. So just know your conversion. If the website does have them listed in women's sizes, just know your conversion. Make sure you're buying the right size on these. Now, getting back into the shoe, man, like I said earlier, it does have that maroon on the toe box. That's the regular old Dunk leather, that real smooth, nothing special about that leather. But like I said earlier, that white is pretty nice and a nice little tumble on there. The pink swoosh has a pretty solid tumble. And the pink on the back is that smooth leather as well. But solid shoe overall. I really like this color blocking, like the color combination on these, man. I went to Texas Southern, so that maroon and white and this maroon and cream type of color definitely flows right. Definitely can get these off with some old school college gear or something like that, man, with the Young Kings clothing that we do, the TSU shorts and TSU hats. this is going to be a good pair for those for sure. Like I said earlier, man, it has that maroon mid panel, maroon on that toe box, maroon going across the back, has maroon on the inside as well on that sock liner, and something like a kind of like a velvet-ish material, not quite pure velvet, but like a velvet type of material. Has that pink Nike on the inside, on the insole, and it has that creamish midsole with the maroon outsole, man. Really, really nice hits. They didn't go with a pure white on these. I believe the box said pale ivory, if I'm not mistaken. That's like one of those sail type of colors. So like I said, it's not a pure white, and I'm glad they didn't do a pure white on these, man. The sail looks really good with that maroon hit and with the pink hits. The color combination on these really came out well, man. Now with these joints being a premium release, I would love to have seen these come with some extra laces. I want to see how pink will look with these joints, man, just to offset that maroon and that sail on the upper, bro. The pink will look really good just to accent that check and that pink tongue tag. Not complaining, man, but that's just something that I would want to see. And if I could find a pair of pink laces laying around here, I definitely would throw pink in these when I wear them, bro. So this is a solid shoe, man. I can't really complain about this. It's a Valentine's release, man. We'll see how many pairs they drop on February 7th, man. I'm not sure how limited these are. It's not labeled a quick strike, but it is labeled premium. So I'm not sure if that premium just goes to the quality and the materials they use, or if that's gonna mean like a slightly limited number as far as release goes. But these shouldn't be too hard to get, man. Like I said earlier, man, resale prices aren't too crazy. Retail was $120, resale going for about $160 right now. I can see these kind of climbing up later after all the pairs release, maybe to like around that 180 range. Cause this is a clean pair of dunks, man. And if you see like the grade school, like triple pinks and those fuchsia pink dunks like that, those are doing really well on the resale market. So I don't see why this one wouldn't do that well. Maybe the only knock on it would be that it's a pink shoe, and men probably are not trying to pay crazy resale on pink shoes. And maybe that's why the grade school pink shoes like those fuchsias and triple pinks are going crazy on the resale market. But in my opinion, this one is cleaner than both of those, man. I like the cream on here, the ivory color. I like the maroon and the pink hits. Like I said earlier, man, that color combination just looks really well on these, man. And Nike did a good job with these as far as a Valentine's release for the fellas. Another thing I would have liked to seen on these joints was just kind of like some special packaging. Maybe not a special box, but maybe some special paper like they did on the lottery pair. Had the jackpot on there. Just some special paper would have been pretty cool as far as packaging goes. But as far as the shoes, and other than not having any extra laces, these joints are not a miss, man. This is a solid shoe. And if you're looking to pick it up, bro, I definitely would go ahead and do it, man. Solid pair for sure. But overall, man, that just about wraps up for this video. Just want to give you guys a quick unboxing of these Valentine's Day dunks, man. You can catch them on Sneakers at February 7th. Tap in with your local boutiques and your local stores and see when they're gonna release their pairs as well, man. Good luck on grabbing these if you want them. Until next time, on the next video, we got the Valentine dunks, man. Peace.